Hi everybody, welcome to Sustainable Building Systems, and I'm excited about this class. This is my favorite class. I'm so glad we get to do this term. So you probably are familiar with how Moodle works, but I'd just like to give you a little bit of a orientation, and then just a little bit of orientation about what this course is going to be like. First of all, along the right side here is my name and email address, and email is for if you have some personal item that you need to discuss and you don't want the whole class in on it, send me an email. We're going to look at a class forum where you can share items of more general information. I want to point out that along the right side of this page are some handy links. Some of them are computer stuff, like the student help desk, how to use Zoom in case you need that, so on and so forth. Some of them are more general resources, like campus resources to help you succeed. I hope you will take some time to look through all of these, because there really are some good resources in here. All right. This thing says start here, so let's do that. Let's start here. And here at the top of the page is some general course information, so you will find your syllabus and the syllabus schedule. And let's go look at the syllabus. I've got mine open already. Make sure you read through this so that you understand what the grading policies are and that kind of thing. So here's what the syllabus will look like when you open it. And the first thing I want to point out is the book for the class. Here it is. It's a Lead Green Associate Exam Prep Guide. I just want to say this book is not required. I know, it says required. I do that so that if you have some kind of financial aid, VA, Trade Act, some of those kinds of programs, if the text is required, they will buy the book for you, or they will pay for the book. However, if you are paying your own way, I do not want you to have to buy this book. You do not need this book for the class. I'm not going to test out of it. There are no assignments out of it. It is just an excellent reference for the materials we're going to be talking about, but you don't have to buy it. All right. As you scroll down through the syllabus, you'll see details about grading policy. Make sure you read those. And down here on page, I guess it's page 4, I want to call your attention to this area about students with disabilities. Now, if you have a documented disability, then you can contact the people at the Center for Accessible Resources, CAR here, and they will help you get accommodations, whatever it is you need. But I just want to say that I recognize there are many invisible disabilities, there are many kinds of learning styles, there are many kinds of other issues. Not all of them will have a diagnosis and a document. And please don't let that stop you. I take this really, really seriously. And I just want to say, if you have some way that you're wired or configured where you could use some help, or you would like me to do something differently, please reach out to me. I am motivated to get you the best education you possibly can get, whatever that takes. And so just let me know what I can do to help you, and I will be there. All right. That's about all I wanted to say about the syllabus. Let's look at the schedule. And I put the schedule in an Excel spreadsheet just because it does a nice job of making lines. So here is the syllabus schedule. And you will notice that it's organized by week and date. And then here, to the right a little bit are the topics that we'll be covering in each of the weeks. And you'll notice I've labeled what category in the LEAD certification this topic relates to. Then over here on the right are the assignments. Now, two things. One, this is a drafting class, but we do not have any drawings in this class for the reason that many of you are not drafting majors and have never made a drawing in your life. Many of you are majoring in some other field of study. So I want to make this open for everybody. So what we have are quizzes. And these quizzes do not have due dates, you will notice. As long as you get the quizzes done by the end of the term, June 7, you'll be good. Also, these quizzes are what you call unlimited attempt. So if you answer a question and Moodle tells you that that was wrong, you can go back and try and figure out what the right answer is and put that in. The big part of our class, in addition to talking and quizzes, me talking and quizzes, the big part of the class involves doing research. And you are going to have two research projects, a little one, I call it a mini topic, and a bigger one, I call it a research project. And in a separate video, I'll talk to you a little bit more about what they entail. But for now, notice that there are due dates on these. So you need to sign up for what your topics are going to be by next week, April 6th. And then you need to have a rough outline of what you think you're going to talk about for your bigger project by April 20. And here it is, April 20, and the schedule says, oh, you need your outline and list there. And then by May 13, you need some sort of rough draft or other, and here down at May 13, there it lists the draft. So I'll say more about these in a separate video, but I just wanted to clue you in about those. Now, as we're working our way down the page, oh, let me say something about this little doodad here. IT people call this the hamburger. And if you click on the so-called hamburger, for us vegetarians, some of us wish we had a different name for it. If you click on the hamburger, this list of stuff opens up. I don't know what this is, and I never use it. Maybe you will use it. If you don't want to see that, just click the hamburger again, boop, and it goes away. All right. Now, for communicating with each other, I will communicate with you with this forum called News and Announcements. So I might say something like, I forgot to put such and such a quiz in, but it's in there now, or something like that. At the bottom here is Course Q&A, question and answer forum, and that's for you to talk to me and to talk to the rest of the class. And here's a way to think about it. If you have a question about the class in general, when is something due? What does this thing over here mean? This is the place to post it. Because if you had a question about it, I guarantee you somebody else had a question, but they were too embarrassed to say so. So you go first and post the question, and then we'll all respond. Also, that prevents me from getting a bazillion emails about the same topic. So this is for questions about the course in general. If you have a question that's a private matter, then send me an email. All right. Now, this third forum here is actually an assignment. This is your first assignment. And let's click on the first down arrow for week 1. And we will see, aha, there is Introductions Forum. There it is, and here it is. It's due April 2nd. It's due by the end of the week. This is instead of taking attendance, because we're online, we're not in class. So I need a way to know that you really are in the class and didn't forget to drop it. So make sure that you introduce yourself in the introductions forum by the end of the week, and then I will know not to drop you. All right, when you click on these down arrows for these weeks, you will see topics that match the topics we saw in the syllabus schedule. And so in a topic, I'm going to click on this one. This picture is called a page in Moodle. So I'll click on the page that is for the first topic that we're going to talk about. And what you will see, this page comes up, and here are slides. These are PowerPoint slides, and I encourage you to download these and save them to your own computer so you can keep them. Then there might be a handout. For a lot of these topics, I made a sort of an outline to make it easier for you to follow what it is we're going to be talking about. And then below that will be a video of me talking to you about what's in the slides. All right, so here we are. Now, how did we get here? How do we get out of here? Well, in Moodle, there are a couple of ways to get out of here. One, at the bottom of the page, notice these forward and backward arrows, and what we see here is, oh, this must be the next topic in the week. Right now we're on topic 1. If I click on topic 2 here, aha! It takes us to the second topic with its PowerPoint slides and its handouts and its videos. So that's one way to navigate. I like to use a thing called breadcrumbs, which is these words across the top of the Moodle page. And they are in, I guess you would call it hierarchical order. So the very last breadcrumb is where you are now. Right now we're in topic 2 here. If you want to back up and look at all of week 1, where we just came from, you can click on that one, and it takes us back to week 1. Or you could, let's go back here again, or you could just click on the entire course here, and it will take you to the whole course. I think that's all I want to say, other than to point out these drawings at the top of the Moodle page are examples of sustainable building systems that we will be studying during the term. And the central idea is, in a green building or a sustainable building, the building is the system. So these are diagrams showing how you would handle passive solar heating, passive cooling, natural daylighting, and we'll be covering those and a bunch of other topics too. So there you go. I'm excited about this class, and next I think we could go on and have a video and we'll look at what this research stuff is all about. So stay tuned.